With summer school in session for DPSCD, we're taking a close look at how students feel about what's being done to keep them safe in the classroom. We've heard at length from administrators, teachers, and parents about their concerns for sending kids back to school.
Tonight, our Paula Tutman has been talking to students in class to see what they really think. Their answers may surprise you, Paula.
Good morning.
During a personal tour of what school would look like in the fall in the Detroit Public Schools Community District with Superintendent Dr. Nikolai Viti, the things of science fiction became the facts of life in an era of COVID and summer school. This is Brenda Scott Elementary School on the city's east side. Even the kindergartners are learning social distancing and wearing and accepting masks.
That's the hardest part, because they get encouraged from teachers smiling. So that's the hardest part with the mask. They can't see my face expressions.
And this is actually where I noticed a trend.
I'm not scary, am I?
Every time I encounter children, no matter the district, no matter the age, I ask what all of this is like, and I generally get the same kinds of answers. In Detroit, from a 13-year-old.
What's different, Lachey?
Sometimes when you go to like different schools, you can have different cliques, different friends.
As I've gotten from a 17-year-old in Novi.
How's summer school?
It's long, but it's going.
Yeah? You said it's interesting.
Yeah.
What's interesting about it?
Well, just because it's pre-calculus.
Not a single child I've spoken to about the new safety protocols, robotic voices with temperature checks, personal health questions being asked out loud, social distancing, wearing masks. Not one student mentioned those items until I specifically asked about those items.
We have to wear the mask so we can't get a germs, because if we get a germ, we might die.
When I ask students what all of this new stuff is like, they talk about anxieties of being in new grade levels, concerns about schoolwork, seeing their friends. None I've spoken to have rejected safety protocols.
I always believe that students and children generally meet the expectations that adults provide to them. It'll have to be reinforced and students will be reminded, but they'll adapt just like they always do.
In talking to administrators and child experts, what I'm gathering from them is children are very adaptable. Generally speaking, they'll do what their parents tell them is right to do. It is the parents who are apparently uncomfortable with the safety protocols and adaptability. Paula Tutman, Local 4.
Paula, some interesting conversations. Well, now let's turn to Washington.